Ayo, what's going on, guys? Today we're playing some factions on the Archon Amber. Yeah, that's right, literally factions. I have not played factions in about like a year competitively, so it's gonna be kind of rough with me. Luckily, I have quote-unquote joined one of the best factions on the server. I think they're actually talking about it. Here, look, Archon may as well just call Amber Broccoli. And yeah, I guess that means that I'm gonna be joining the Broccoli faction. Now, I was supposed to be like invited into it, and if we do /FWho, I'm literally not in it. And I was just gonna call, and they were like, guys, don't invite Candy because he's not gonna be very useful during the start of the world. Like, put somebody else in their spot. You know, it's honestly understandable because I've been over here for about 21 minutes since the thing has been released trying to film this damn intro, and I think I finally got it this time. But you know what, we're gonna make up for it because I have a bunch of the crate keys, a bunch of like monthly crates and stuff to open up. So you know, maybe after that they'll go ahead and invite me into the Discord and into the faction. I got myself right now a January crate key. We also have ourselves 3 of the special crates, the 3 crystal crates, and then 3 of the spawner crates. So let's go to open these up. Maybe we get something good. Come on, I need to get myself like some witches or iron golem spawners because I mean on Skyblock they were the best, right? So on here they got to be the best too, and it looks like we're gonna be starting this off with 2 creeper spawners. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's open up the other ones. We got ourselves 3 blazes, and then we got ourselves another 3 blazes. So 6 blazes and 2 creepers. Okay, the special crate keys, we got a switcher ball. Throw this item at another player to swap locations with them. We got ourselves a cell wand, unlimited it looks like, and then I guess we got ourselves another 2 creeper spawners. So not the best spawner stuff yet, but you know, we still have the crystal crate keys. Hopefully these give us something good. What can we get out of these? It looks like, oh, 2 bedrock. Wait a minute, boys, is this the start of us starting to work on a bedrock vault? That'd actually be pretty dope. Let's see what we get over here. From the other ones, we got ourselves a Christmas tag. That's kind of whack. And then we got ourselves another 6 throwable creeper eggs. Okay, I gotta say, that was a pretty good haul. And then we still also have our January crate key to open. Now this actually looks super good. We can get some Cell-Wand Unlimiteds, which I think I'm just going to keep for the faction, but we can get the $300 rank, we get access to the January kit, and then 3 silverfish spawner boosters, or we can get a silverfish. Now if you guys have ever watched the Skyblock series, you guys know silverfish are basically the way that you make tons of money. So I think if we go ahead and open up this and we get a silverfish, we're definitely going to get that invite. So let's go ahead, open this up right now. Let's spin all of these. Oh my god, we actually missed one. And come on, give me something. You give me something. Give me a silverfish spawner. That's all I'm asking you for. It looks like we're gonna be getting January tag. That's bad. Unlimited cell wands. We got some essences. I don't even know what any of these things are. Oh man, we got enderman spawners. Absolutely the worst things that we could have gotten, but apparently these essence things are really good. I don't know what they do though, but you know what, I'm happy with it. And we got ourselves some XP pouches. Let's go ahead and use these up real quick, and let's go see if we can get accepted into the faction this time, please. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is basically keep those MCMO vouchers, and then once we get our axes like all the way up to like level 3 or 400, and I really don't want to grind them anymore, we can just use those axes to basically top it off. And then well, I guess once we get ourselves a god axe and then like a god PvP set, you know, we can actually start capping cots, we can cap the outposts, and maybe when we go to a faction base, we can actually kill them and get their sets. Speaking of sets, let's go ahead and grab our partner set because this iron set is not going to do us any good. Boom, we got, whoa, wait a second, is this a god set off the rip? Hold on, we got Scoot 3, Beast 3, Tank 3, Anti-Tank 2, Beast 3, another Beast, Tank 1, and Indestructible. Wait a second, this actually looks kind of cracked. We've got Speed, we've got Strength, Saturation, and Fire Resistance, and we got a Sharp 6 Axe. Hold on, I did not think partner crate would, or partner kit would be this OP, but man, that was pretty good. 2 hours later, and we are finally here in the faction. If we do /FWho, we are currently in Broccoli, so no more alt faction for me. And if we take a look around, I mean, the base looks pretty good. They've got a bunch of blaze spawners over here. If these are like stacks of 64, my little 9 blaze spawners mean absolutely nothing. But I'm gonna try and give them to the faction leader or like a co-leader and see if they know a better spot for it. I mean, it's literally just like a temporary base until we get the main going, just so we can grind the mob coins. They've got like a whole storage system over here for chests. We got leaps, guardian, Archon, Berserk, etc. And then if we check in our inventory, we actually have another January crate. So this one should be good because the one that we caught beforehand, I didn't even notice, but it was actually a January 2020 crate. Yeah, that's right. We literally got a crate that was an entire year old. So like, I don't know, the admin decided to give me a brand new January crate, and then we can actually get a punch 4 bow, a damage set, a sharpness 7 sword, and like a ton of other different things. Ideally, I want to get myself a silverfish spawner or the January 21 crate, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what we get. So there we go. We got a bunch of cosmetics, we got a bunch of legendary, epic, and epic stuff, and come on, give me something good. We got some more, and holy crap, we got, wait a second, I don't even think our inventory is filled enough. All right, whatever. We got a ton of essence boosters as wow, that's a ton of essence boosters. We got a bunch of MCMO pouches, which is awesome. We didn't really get too many of the too many spawners. We got an admin item, a sword, a sharpness 7 sword. Okay, that's actually super duper OP. And then we got 12 of the chunk busters, which I get is okay. I mean, I don't really know how good that is for me because I'm not really a base builder, but you know what? We'll toss it to the faction and I guess we'll see what they do with it. But since we do have these MCMO pouches, let's go ahead and open these up. What did this say? You must be wearing iron armor to use a warlock rune. What the hell is a warlock rune, guys? I don't even know what that is. But anyways, let's open up these credits. Let's see what I get over here. Boom, that looks like 172 credits. And then what else do we get over here? Come on, give me another 122. Oh, 194. Okay, I'll take that. That means that we have currently 524 MCMMO credits, meaning that we can get a ton of levels on our axe. Alright, so I was just told to basically start grinding for a god sword. I actually started doing it and I got myself a Vampire 3 book. So I put one on my partner sword, which I'm kind of just going to be PvPing with right now because apparently this sharpness 7 sword is literally like one of the most valuable items on the server because it's like an admin item, and sharp 7 literally tears through people better than an axe could. So we're going to go ahead, toss our Vampire 3 book onto the sharpness 7 sword, and then I think after that we're probably gonna try and get some other enchants. Now if we do /enchant real quick, there's a couple of enchants that we actually want to get on our sword. I think one of them is trapped and thunderous. So this one gives you a lightning strike, and this one has a chance to trap your opponent inside a cage for a true 1v1. I think there's also infected. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. We do have 138 levels right now, so might as well go ahead and do /enchant, and let's see if we can honestly buy some of the custom ones. So tier 3s cost 45 levels. We should be able to buy quite a bit of these, so let's just spam real quick, and then boom, let's see what we got. So you got Rampage 3, that's good. Turtle, Obsidian Shirt, Escape. Dude, I don't know what any of these things do. Oh, we got the Rampage 3 book. I think that's one thing that we needed. Infected, that was another good one. We got Trap 3, thank God. Okay, so I literally, dude, we can already start working on our god set. Holy crap, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Yo, this is actually like the luckiest I've ever been. So literally we got all of the enchants that we need for our sharp 7 admin item god sword. We got Trapped, we got Thunders, and we got Infected, the best enchants in the game. Now the only thing I really have to do is obviously grind a bunch of XP to kind of add these things on, but you know what, let's do our Trapped first. That's only going to cost us 12 levels. Let's see how much it's going to cost for this one. Ooh, only 16, and then if we try and add Infect, that's going to cost us 20 levels. So let's go ahead and grind that out, and yeah, we're going to literally have a maxed out god sword within like the first almost, let's say, 4 hours of the map. 21 levels later, we can finally add the last enchant that we need, and then boom, we already have ourselves an admin item diamond sword sharp 7 with infected, thunderous, trapped, and vampire. Now obviously I don't really want to go PvP with this right now. I mean, the partner set is pretty good, but I don't know if this has every single enchant on it. Like personally, like look at this for example. This has Depth Strider, but it only has Scoot and Beastry, so I don't really know if those boots are good. I don't really know if like any of these other things are good, but I'm gonna try and ask in the faction chat. Maybe these guys know what's best, and if I apparently have the best set straight off of the kit partner, then I'm gonna be a very, very happy camper. So I went ahead and confirmed it with the faction. The kit partner basically gives you a maxed out god set with every single enchant that you need, with maxed out Prot and maxed out Unbreaking. Now keep in mind, this would be a little bit OP if there was a ton of partners, but I'm like literally the only one on, so yeah, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I guess they just don't want us like, you know, spending a ton of time on grinding god sets, which, you know what, Archon, I'm not gonna complain. I appreciate you. And literally, boys, this means that we have nothing to work on god set wise. Like, we have the maxed out admin sword with sharp 7, we have the maxed out god partner set, and I mean, there's really nothing else we can do. Now, I didn't actually know this beforehand, but we were saving MCMO for a skill that doesn't exist. So on Factions Amber, there is no combat MCMO, meaning that there's no sword MCMO or axe MCMO. The only really close thing that you can do is archery. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and spend my 500 levels on archery, and I guess we'll become a bow spammer this season. Okay guys, so this is one really cool thing about this faction that I don't think I've ever seen before, and I wanted to show you guys. So right now we are at the south side of the nether like kind of area. I mean, I don't really know what the chords are, but like we're on the south side and we are at the world border, and essentially this is where the sugarcane farm is. Now obviously it hasn't like been printed in and genned in yet, but this basically goes from the south world border all the way, I think it's like 5,000 blocks to the other side of the world border. I think it's either between 250 to 270 chunks, and literally, boys, let me give you guys an example of how exactly big this thing is, right? So for example, if I was to just go here and I was to start, let's say, mining cane, kind of like this, it would take me, I think it was 10 or 12 minutes to go from one side all the way to the other side, and that's just non-stop continuously hitting, like without doing anything else. So meaning that if I was to go down here, you know, break one and then come back on the other side, that would take literally 20 to 22 minutes. And essentially that's literally a Family Guy episode. So essentially if I want to watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes of Family Guy, I could do that, and I probably would not be done hitting cane. Like, that's how insanely long it takes, and that's how insanely big this gigantic cane farm is. I've never seen it before, so that's just kind of one thing I like wanted to showcase to you guys. I mean, it is just so absolutely massive, and it's like from 0 to, I think, sky limit. Like, you can literally get, I don't know, 100 different people in here, probably like 500 people in here. Like, the entire server could be breaking sugarcane in here, and it would probably not get broken. I honestly, I don't know why they make them so big, but I mean, hey man, it's their faction, they can choose what they want. I mean, their name is broccoli, so they do, I guess, like green vegetables. I don't think sugarcane is a vegetable. I think it's more of like a fruit. But anyways, you guys get the point. This thing is absolutely massive, and I guess once we're done with it, we're just gonna start hitting cane, getting our herbalism up, and trying to get the faction some money. Okay, so we just left the faction because we're gonna be AFK for a bit, but if we take a look at the F-top right now, it does show like 0,0,0,0,0. I don't really know what that means, but if you like hover over what the broccoli faction is worth, potential worth is around $869 million. And if we take a look at Dogwater, which is the number 2, they are only worth around 400 million and like 400,000. So technically, we are pretty much beating everybody on the F-top by around double or triple. We have a lot of spawners, we have a lot in our PVs, etc. So I gotta say, man, for being in the number 1 faction, being worth double the number 2 faction, and then having a completely maxed out god set with a sharp 7 admin sword, I mean, I gotta say, we are doing super duper well. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy and want to see some more, go ahead, drop a like down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.